Greetings neighbor, this is Curt at eTrailer, and here today we're going to be talking about these Titan tire snow chains on our 2024 Jeep Wagoneer L. So what we have these mounted on today is going to be a 275 55 R20 tire, and we've got it mounted to the rear axle, which is exactly what the owner's manual tells us to do. I always recommend following the owner's manual in reference to where to place your tire chains. Now this is a ladder style, and what a ladder style is really good at is helping you out with stopping the vehicle in those hazardous conditions, but also getting it going as well and getting that extra traction that you're going to need. It is a square link style, which is really beneficial for getting a little bit of extra bite in the icier conditions. The chains are made out of a nickel manganese alloy with a zinc finish. Now what that's going to do is add a lot of really good corrosion resistance to it and allow you to use these chains over multiple seasons. Now these Titan tire chains are considered an assisted tensioning system because of these cams right here that we have located all around the tire chains. Those are going to really help us adjust and tighten it down and really get the perfect fit out of it. A tire chain set like these is exactly what I would prefer and recommend for anybody that just wants something in the vehicle for the unexpected to happen. Square tire chains offer enough bite to get you through the ice, and they really offer some great traction as far as getting through deeper snow and mud as well. Now, let's take a look at how we got these on. So the first thing we're going to want to do is inspect our tire chains to make sure everything is okay to get them on and be safe on the road. Now you may notice that I'm wearing gloves while I'm handling these. In most situations where you're applying tire chains, you're probably going to have gloves on anyway because of the cold. However, even if you plan to use these for deep mud and it's not all that cold outside, I still recommend wearing gloves for your hand protection. There can be some burrs and sharp edges on some of these tire chains. Now what I'm looking for as I've got them all laid out is any kind of kinks or twists in the chains, along with any damage lengths that might compromise the tire chains as we've got them on the road. Everything looks fantastic. The other thing that I want to make sure of is that I've got the hook end part of these cross links facing away from the tire, so you're not in danger of puncturing the sidewalls of the tire while you're driving. So we've got these laid out exactly as they're going to drape over the tire, so what I'm going to do is just go ahead and pick them up. We're going to get them over our tire. And we're really going to try to drape them out in a way that it's as even or close to even on both sides as we can get. Everything looking pretty even now. We don't have anything about the tire chains touching the rim. So now we're going to get behind the tire underneath the vehicle and make the back attachment. So what we'll find in the back here is one end with an open hook and another end with 6 loose links for adjustment on that hook. We're going to go ahead and attach it from the second to last link, and if it ends up being a little bit looser than we want it, we'll be able to come back and make adjustments after we do the front. Now on the front here, we've got a little bit of a similar situation in the back, except our tool here, or our attachment piece, is going to be a bit different than just an open hook. The other end here will have another 6 open links that we could use for more adjustment. So what we're going to do is just simply slide it right through the second link, which we can adjust later similar to the back. And we've got this loose link back here that we're going to come right back to and hook in. Now it seems like it's not a very snug fit right now, but being an assisted tensioning system, we are going to have these cams that will be able to tighten it down to adjust our fit more accordingly. So these tire chains come with a tool that's going to help us tightening down these cams. And what we're going to do is simply insert it through that middle hole right there, and we're going to twist it until it locks in place. We're going to repeat this process on the other 3 cams and make sure that we've got enough tension in the chains that they won't be coming loose or falling off or anything while you're on the road. Now as you can see, the fit on these chains is much more snug than before. I'm not too worried about these coming off. However, we're also going to be adding one more piece to make this even more secure for you. And what I always recommend for added security is going to be a tensioning device like this. The way that we're going to use this is by hooking into the chain on the outside, again with the open end of the hook facing away from the tire so we don't cause any damage. And what this is essentially going to do is create tension across the entire middle of the chain in order to keep this wrapped around the tire. Now, one of the things that you don't want to do when you're applying the tensioner is putting it on one of the links that actually has the cam attached. We don't want to interfere at all with how this is on so that they don't pop loose on us or anything as we're on the road. Now those are safely on, and we'll be able to ride out in the snow with a nice peace of mind to go with it. Once again, this is Curt at eTrailer with the Titan tire chains on our 2024 Jeep Wagoneer L. Thanks again for stopping by.